Thank you. Your mom gave you and your other sister 2 options? What? Angela's saying if we have Netflix, we have to watch the new movie Beverly Hills Cop Axel. We got a movie recommendation. So, Andy is thinking, I'm thinking I wish I could just fall asleep now. Andy, are you trying to, but it's hard? Hi, Jules NYC. I guess if you're looking for a movie recommendation. Hello, Jennifer Lopez. Welcome. Yeah, Rick is referencing, so Blue Shift, right? So TikTok has agencies. They call themselves agencies. They're basically like little mini, what do you call them? I mean, agency. They're like a little mini kind of group. And you can join with it, like live streaming creators can join with different agencies on TikTok, where they'll get some additional training, some additional access to like if you're somebody who like really wants to learn to live stream, an agency can be a good thing. And Blue Shift, I mean, I have only good things to say about Blue Shift. It can be a little crowded. They have a lot of people there now. But everybody there seems to be very sincere. So far, I mean, I don't know everybody very, very deeply. But Andy is a member of Blue Shift. That was how I met on the air with Andy, was through the Blue Shift. Remember in New York City back in April, we did this thing where we were joking about what's a good collective noun for streamers, like a stream of streamers, stars of streamers. Like we were coming up with all these different like names. That trip that we took, that when I was spinning around in that blue teacup thing, that was a trip that Blue Shift Creative had arranged. So yes, I do, Rick. I do use their Discord. So that's an option if you're like really into live streaming and you want to learn how to do it better. Blue Shift is, from what I understand, accepting applications. Yeah. Hi, Chris. Greenleaf, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Sharon is saying nighttime story. And you're trying to keep yourself awake because it's only 5:30 where you are. Got it. Trisha, oh my gosh, I love that you're fanning Sharon. Ahava, your birthday is at the end of the month and you're going to try celebrating all month long. Ahava, I love this. I love this. Happy end of Pride Month, Jennifer Lopez. Yes, hello. Jennifer, I don't have the capacity to do that. I am a member of Blue Shift, but I don't like run Blue Shift. But you can go to their page. Like if you look up Blue Shift Agency on TikTok, you can definitely find them and you can definitely apply that way. KT, you're just tired of waiting through the yard to the house. Oh. Thomas, for your very first live, your screen stopped responding and you couldn't end it. Oh no. What was that like, Thomas? Was it like 10 hours of your life? Just walking around? Oh my goodness. Ahava, what are some things you're planning for birthday month? I love that you're just like, I'm going to celebrate my birthday all month. Thomas, it was you walking through the woods. So everyone got to hang out longer than you intended. That's, Thomas, I feel like that's sort of like a creepypasta you're writing right now. The haunted phone. Once I went live on TikTok. That's like the opposite of like unalive. That could be the title of your creepypasta, Odd Thomas. If you're Margaret, come back quick. Odd Thomas has lived a TikTok creepypasta. It could be called Unalive, like unna hyphen live, like live caps lock. Like, guys, help me. Do you guys want to write like a little silly creepypasta right now with me about Odd Thomas and the time that his live wouldn't unalive? Right? This is what I'm picturing. Tell me, Odd Thomas, if you think this is silly. I can stop. Creepypasta written with the speak and spell. Oh my god, that would be so extra creepy, Odd Thomas. I would... Guys, what do you think the title... What would your title be for this creepypasta? So this would be the title, and I'm not saying mine is better or worse than anybody else, but if you could write a title for Odd Thomas's, like we're telling a story right now, that would be, I'm putting it in the comments. So Odd Thomas was saying, Skullgetty, Angela, is that your... You did an unscheduled live on Sunday and it went on for 8 hours. Was it planned, Rick? Oh wait, now I'm getting a... I got the puzzle piece. I had to verify with the puzzle piece. TikTok is listening to us. So what just happened was... Odd Thomas was saying that he tried to go live. Like that was like the true part of your story, was that you tried to go live, Odd Thomas, and then it like wouldn't, like it got stuck and it just like wouldn't turn off. And then you said you were walking through the woods. Like, I'm just recapping for Margaret. Like, if you're just coming in and you would like to help us write a silly creepypasta awkwardly, Odd Thomas is sharing. Basically, Odd Thomas was like, one time I went to do a live stream and it got stuck and it wouldn't turn off while I was walking in the woods. And I'm like, this sounds like a silly creepypasta. And I think it would, like, the title that I would nominate would be to call it Unalive. Like TikTok Live. Unalive. Odd Tree Hill. I like this, Jeff Hickman. Hi, Sissy Gibb. Skullgetty. So far we've got Skullgetty. Creepypasta, Angela. I love this. Skullgetty. Skullgetty and meatballs. Like, Ahava, you're gonna hang out with your great niece, spending time with friends, and maybe a movie night? That sounds awesome for your birthday. Angela, I don't know. I thought we could... Jennifer Lopez, the alived creepy forest that would never unalive. There you go. Oh, so creepypasta. Please. I'm sorry, Margaret. Am I... Okay. I don't mean to be saying a word. I shouldn't assume or not assume. I don't mean to be saying a word if people don't know that word. Would somebody like to define creepypasta? Who knows what it is? My understanding, and maybe I will learn something tonight. My understanding of a creepypasta, it's like all one word, creepypasta, is that's actually an internet term, a creepypasta, for like a scary internet story, a sort of scary meme internet story. You know, but I love that you guys don't know what this is. And we're just like literally inserting pasta. Odd Thomas, the mythology. Once it was, I'm bumping things. Or was it the ghost of... Once upon a time, there was a legendary TikTok user named Odd Thomas. And he went for a walk in the woods. And he went live. But he was never the same. Unalive. And then there was pasta everywhere in the woods. As he walked through the woods, he noticed that the vines and the leaves weren't actually vines and leaves. They were spaghettis and angel hairs and rotellis. He was in a forest full of pasta. There was squid ink that made everything dark. Ahava's like, while he was walking, the tall grass turned into green spaghetti. Exactly. So that's kind of what a creepypasta is. It's basically just like an internet scary story. Which I don't always read them, because I'm always like, I read creepypastas Like if I get in those, I'm like that's how I read my creepypastas. It's just like, I read like 2 seconds of them and walk away. Purple Dragon, how are you? So is anybody in here a creepypasta fan? Like, what's your favorite creepypasta? Maybe a speak and spell could narrate the story. Yes, Odd Thomas would be like, once there was Odd Thomas. Odd Thomas walked in the woods. The woods turned in to pasta, and forever he was stuck in the sauce. The Odd Spaghetti-O adventure. And Odd Thomas said, "Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs." Because that's obviously what you exclaim in this sort of fictitious version of yourself, Odd Thomas. You just kind of, I'm imagining Odd Thomas walking in the woods as the woods have turned into spaghetti around him, and slowly he gathers his situation, looking around, taking it in, and says, "Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs." Dun, dun, dun! The Adventure of Odd Thomas and the Spaghetti. How are we doing, Odd Thomas? Is this... Unalive, the Odd Thomas. The time Odd Thomas is live, wouldn't unalive. Based on the true story of Odd Thomas and the time he couldn't get his live to stop when he was walking in the woods. I am the same. I honestly don't really like scary movies or things, but like every now and again I'll get like in a little mood and but I will be hiding under the bed or wherever I am the whole time. You were getting hungry until you started researching it. Yes, the term creepypasta. I didn't know people didn't know that. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be sharing stuff that people don't know. And I assumed, honestly, I'm not a trendy person. I've never, are you guys like trendy people? I've honestly never, and I'm not trying to be self-deprecating with that. I just feel like I very rarely like know what the trends are that's going on. So whenever I use a word like creepypasta, I like literally just always figure I'm the last person in the world to like learn about it. So is that real, KT and Maya? Is that real? The Odd Thomas series by Dean Koontz? Is that real? We definitely have a theme starting here. So I literally just assumed. Tara's like, I refuse to follow the trends, to be honest. That's cool. Rick, sometimes I feel I am the last person in the world to like learn about a trend. Like, even babies will know about trends before me, and they're younger and have not been here as long. KT, this is resonating for you? Oh, Margaret, you're very sweet. You're very sweet. Thank you very much. You're a very sweet friend. Like, love, girl, love. That was a very Jeffily cameo. Part of the creepypasta. It was a dark night, a Jeffily night. Odd Thomas, your catchphrase would be situational, like, "Oh, rigatoni," or "Whoa, linguine." Oh my gosh. We have a new... I love this. Oh my gosh. The Jeffily, the door opened in the background. Ahava, you're not someone who follows trends. I'm usually, like, Ahava, like, I feel completely like you. Like, this ice cream is delicious. The ice cream is trendy and right on par. But yes, so where are we? So this is a real thing. Dean Koontz's Odd Thomas series, 7 novels, 3 manga books, 4 short stories, and a movie. But does he have his own pasta? Because Odd Thomas 915 has his own pasta, Dean Koontz. So now what are you gonna do? Who's lost in the sauce now? Dean Koontz. We'll make up a fictional rivalry with Dean Koontz. Lady M! Delicious sugar, sugar, do 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 do. Whoa, Lady M honey, do 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 do. Thanks for the ice cream, friend. Trisha W was like, I had to look up creepypasta and then quickly got out of there. I don't blame you. Yeah, literally, my relationship to creepypastas is this. That is my relationship to creepypastas. It's like, I will get a slight curiosity, and then I'm like, out. Sharon, if the security guard is running, you better run too. That is good life advice. No problem, Ahava. I didn't know you guys didn't know because, as I say, I always feel like I'm the last one to know, and it's an internet thing. So yeah, don't read creepypasta stuff at night. That's like, you look at it like in the morning when you can then just go on and get rid of it, or you don't have to, you don't have to at all. But we are writing a creepypasta parody, a parody pasta, a pasta creepy parody tonight. If you're just joining us. This is based on a true story. Ready? Here we go. We'll do a recap. And please feel free to let me know. Tell me more of the story, guys. You want to, write? This is the story, the true story of a man, Odd Thomas. Once, all we know... Or wait, I'm sorry. Okay. So, welcome to the true story of a man named Odd Thomas. Odd Thomas. What we know to be true. One day, went for a walk in the woods and started a TikTok live. But then he couldn't stop the live. It was as if the live wouldn't unalive. So we tell you tonight our own creepypasta. Skullgetty, as Angela calls it. Definitely Margaret. It's like creepy modern day horror. It's like urban legendy kind of stuff. Vincent Price couldn't have done better. So ladies, gentlemen, and people of all genders, we present to you in real time the unfolding of Odd Thomas and the live that wouldn't unalive. Hey Japan Punk. Birkenstocks with socks are trendy. Maybe that's the first line of the story. How many people are going to have pasta now tomorrow? This is I absolutely adore this right now. I completely, again, had no idea that I was using the term creepypasta and you guys didn't know what I was talking about. I am so sorry for that confusion. This was actually... Welcome to another meta creepypasta within the creepypasta. The night that Katie confused people about pasta. While talking about Odd Thomas and his live that wouldn't unalive. I'm losing it. Oh my god. You guys... I'm really sorry I confused you all about creepypastas. Thomas is like, I want to go to the Italian restaurant and ask for the creepy menu. Could I have it creepy style? You could have it marinara. You could have it, carbonara. But could I have it creepy? Could I have my pasta creepy? Can we all, get together tomorrow and you can update me about, who had pasta? If you had Ahava, if you read a creepypasta, you'd be engrossed with your imagination. I hear you. That's why I actually don't read them very much. I do not sit and read them a lot because I want to be able to sleep. You just, I know, right? Don't eat the creepy pasta. Just stick with delicious pasta. An odd spaghetti western. Jeff Hickman. Yes, Jeff Hickman, I'm seeing your spaghetti western comment. This is like... You already ordered Whataburger, or you totally would, Margaret. I love this. I believe it, Ahava. It's Olive Garden creepy pasta. Jeff Hickman, oh my gosh. The creepy menu. This is making me think of the creepy paper on What We Do in the Shadows. Do you guys watch that show? I definitely want to explain if you don't know. In What We Do in the Shadows, right, is a show on FX about vampires, and it's kind of like The Office. It sort of like follows these vampires in their day to day, and it might even be, it's like within the first couple of episodes, they're throwing a party, and the vampires are at Party City or something like that, and they're looking for ways to decorate. I guess it's like when the Baron arrives or something like that. And they go, and Nandor the Relentless, one of the vampires, he sees crepe paper. And he's like, creepy paper. And his familiar's like, crepe paper. And he's like, get the creepy paper. And he keeps mispronouncing crepe paper as creepy paper. Davey, you just got Wendy's? What'd you get at Wendy's, man? That's true. What is Whataburger? I would like to know more about Whataburger. Spaghetti and eyeballs, Trisha? Yes. Classic. Oh my gosh. So, how are we doing here? Let me check in here. Would you guys... Okay, so I've got jokes. We could read some 4th of July jokes. I do have Mad Libs. We can also veer into bedtime story. I know it's coming on 9 o'clock. Lise, what's up? Lise, you've come in just in time because we just finished. Like, does anybody want to tell Lise what we've been talking about? It'll be very confusing. Sharon is saying story. Lise, we just wrote a very silly story based on our community member Odd Thomas's real story, like about a time that he started a live stream and he couldn't get it to stop when he was in the woods. And we made up a scary story about it. A silly, scary story. And then I said the word creepypasta, and I confused everybody accidentally because I thought everybody might know what creepypasta is because I didn't know what it was for a long time. And I hope I'm not confusing you right now. I'm sleepy. Sorry. It says, Whataburger is a southern thing, started in Texas, but it's slowly going more north. Now Margaret is starting a creepypasta. Whataburger started in the south, but it's slowly going north. Whataburger! Ah! I guess I'm in some sort of strange mood tonight where I'm reinterpreting all of your comments as the premise of a silly short urban legend. So, I hope you will enjoy that. If you don't enjoy that, I'm sorry. Margaret's Whataburger can go up against the strange... It's like the Whataburger that swept the north. And the Whataburger monster could, like, battle the spaghetti monster that Odd Thomas inevitably encountered in the woods. It, like, the Odd Thomas spaghetti monster was absorbed. Like, it absorbed your speak and spell, Odd Thomas, and the spaghetti monster began to be sentient as it battled Whataburger. But then maybe they decided they actually wanted to date instead. And it ended with a great date of, like, pasta and burgers. It's slowly creeping north. Exactly. Ah! Oh my goodness. Carpe diem. I think your comment is very cute and clever. I want to be where Carpe Diem is, right in the zone of a good punchline. Puns and fun are all about this community. Up where you pun, up where you sing, up where we get silly about speaking spells. Carpe diem, welcome right here. Come be part of our world. I'm very punchy. It's nearly 9. I've been working all day. But I feel so soothed, sitting here making up stories with you. Ahava, you had burgers and fries with ketchup and mayonnaise? Should we abruptly switch gears into what is everybody planning to eat tomorrow? Besides pasta. Now I want pasta. And Lisa, I want to improperly clue you in. We were making up silly stories just now, and you're coming in on the tail end of that, and we can definitely recount as much of that as you would like us to, because I want everybody to feel included. But let me back up here. What's going on? You bought yourself a present, Lise? What is the present that you bought yourself? July 4th Eve, Margaret. Tonight is a great night for Mad Libs, as silly as we are. Happy for... So Margaret's kind of voting for some Mad Libs. We'll definitely read a story before the night is through. Margaret is like loving this mood. I'm glad. Angela, you have so much candy left. So you guys, so Ralph is Angela's son, for those of you who don't know, and Ralph just graduated from high school. Yay! Ooh, high five, Margaret! High five to the kitty paws! Let's give paws to those kitty paws. I love it, Miss Margaret. Thank you. Ooh, ice cream, guys. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, delish. That reminds me, it's time to fan Sharon again. Guys, Sharon's air conditioner broke. So we're trying to fan Sharon. Fanning Sharon and anybody else who is hot tonight. I mean, everybody in this community is obviously hot. You know what I mean? Obviously. But heat hot. Anybody who is heat hot tonight, we're trying to fan. Like, this is for you, Sharon. But yes, Angela's son, Trisha's help. Thank you, Trisha, for helping to fan. Rick, you just realized it's your birthday month. It's Ahava's birthday month, too. If that's what you're referencing. We can have Ahava Rickapalooza. Who else is anybody else birthday this month in here? July. Rick Ahava Palooza. Ahava Rickapalooza. This is big, guys. Hi, Kaylee. How you doing? How's it going? Oh my goodness, how are you, sweetie? Nice to see you. Lise, your birthday month too? It's a Lisa Ricka Ahava-palooza. Right? Ahava Lisa Ricka Palooza. This is crazy. And Tiffany's birthday is July 19th. It's a Tiffany Lisa Ricka Ahava-palooza. Happiest birthdays to such dear, wonderful people. Oh my gosh, I hope, like, just blessings to all of you this month. May you be happy, healthy, and protected. Like, you guys are the bestesses. Ah, Margaret! Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm happy Margaret sent us all a wiener. Margaret, thank you so much for this fun. And Margaret sent a singing, dancing wiener. And that's delicious to me here tonight. Hooray for hot dogs! Hot diggity dog. July babies definitely know how to party, KT and Maya. Hi, Juan. How's it going? Mr. W, your birthday is coming up too, guys. Mr. W is a new community member who hit that follow button tonight. Are you in July as well, Mr. W? Kaylee, you were just in the city this weekend and you went on a restaurant boat ride over the Hudson. Doesn't that sound so nice? That's wonderful. Margaret, this is like adorable. Mr. W, what do you like to do? Oh, good, Sharon. Oh, good. That's good to know. All right. We're going to keep fanning you, Sharon. Let's see here. And so, and Angela, your birthday's coming up in August. That will be wonderful to celebrate with you. You're out of ideas. So, guys, what do you think? What could be some good fun? Do you like to eat, Mr. W? Have you considered having pasta? Because Odd Thomas, we could get you hooked up with some of that. You're sitting outside on your patio right now? Mike Diamond, how you doing? You like pizza, Mr. W? What about some birthday pizza? Is there like a place you could go that like you haven't been in a long time that would be absolutely like wonderful or nostalgic or delicious? Or maybe a place you've never been? Like go get yourself like some fancy pizza? You eat pizza every day? Oh, Victoria's birthday is August 30th, Sharon, so August is going to be a big month in here too. Kaylee, you're about to play Mario Kart? Awesome, Kaylee. Kaylee, gosh, how long have you been a member of this community, Kaylee? Kaylee's been around a little while. It's good to, like, I hope you have a wonderful time with your video game friends. Ah, Trisha! Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh my goodness, boop, 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 boop. That is a sweetie pie, that little guy. We need like a hedgehog song. He's just cute. Ah, Trisha, that's adorable. Margaret, you're turning 40 in December and you have no idea what to do. So we need more birthday ideas. Tell me in the comments, guys. What are some birthday ideas? We can also play some brief Mad Libs. It sounds like there's a little bit of a mood for Mad Libs, and then we could do a story. No, I've never been to Kinchley's. They're a pizza place, CD Camp. I'd love to hear. You'd want to go to a Mexican restaurant for your birthday? Oh, how about that? Sounds delish. Oh, that's a great idea, Lise. To Jeff Clark was telling us. Jeff Clark, are you still here? Like, how are your doggies doing? Like, how did your dog... He was like, you know, that's a good reminder maybe tonight. If you have pets and you're not thinking about it, like, thank you to Lise and Jeff Clark for making me think of it. Like, if you have pets and you're not thinking of it, remember fireworks are going to be a thing for the next few days. So, like, bear in mind what you're doing with your pets and when and where in case they do get freaked out by them. Or Mr. W, is there like an experience? Like, what are some fun Margaret and Mr. W's birthdays? We need some good birthday. Like, what's like a bucket list experience maybe you've never let yourself have before, big or small? Would it be fun to do something that you've just never done before? Or is there something for like a birthday? Is there something you've just done 1,000 times that you want to do like 1,000 million times? Like either end of that spectrum? I don't know. Your anniversary is July 30th. That's wonderful, Sharon. Happy anniversary. Hi, Juan Dolly. Oh my goodness, July is going to be such a big month in here. You're going to be 40 as well, so we have Mr. W turning 40 and Margaret turning 40 coming up, and that's not till December. But we're going to have a Mr. W, it sounds like Mr. W, Lisa, Rika, Hava, Tiffany Palooza. July is going to be a big birthday month. It's in Ramsey, New Jersey, but cash only, but delicious. Oh, that's good. Okay, we got some pizza recommendation. Hi, Pirate. Ahoy! How are you tonight? If you're just coming in... Sugar, sugar, do 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 do. Oh, Jeff Hickman, honey, do 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 do. Thanks for the ice cream, friend. You're fabulous to the end. Hi, John J. Trombino! I love goblins! Oh my goodness. So if you guys are just coming in, welcome, good evening. If you don't know me, I'm Katie the Curious Katydid. Friends old and new are most certainly welcome. We're talking a lot about some of our more known community members and how we have a lot of birthdays coming up this month, apparently. But if you don't know folks, don't be shy. Come on in. How you doing, John J. Trombino? We're also talking about how tomorrow is July 4th. You're most welcome to share with us any fun plans you have, whether or not it's Independence Day for you, right? For some folks, July 4th is just July 4th, depending on where you live in the world. But if you have something fun you're doing, feel free to share. Ahava saying, I was watching a pit and he started barking and you noticed he was barking because of the fireworks, right? Pets and fireworks don't always mix. Wandali, I love it. Wandali's just covering all the bases. Happy birthday and happy anniversary to all of the July celebrating. Right, Margaret, on my birthday, I tend to like to do a mix of those kinds of things. It's just me, like, I like to do certain things I've done 1,000 times that, like, I can't get enough doing, or just to do something very different. I don't know, it depends on the year, depends on how I feel. I don't know. Maybe it would be fun to, like, write yourself a letter, especially if it's like a milestone birthday, like 40, like write yourself a letter about something and then you open it up in a year and see. Or, I don't know. We can keep thinking of more ideas, guys. To celebrate a 40th birthday, what would be? Hi, dollar signs. How you doing? Rick is saying, when did the 4th start being celebrated on the 3rd? Did you miss a memo? There's a pun in there somewhere, Rick. Where's the pun in there? Let's see here. Okay. '40 was such a great birthday year for you, Lise. Yeah, Angela, I think you're right. Like, some towns will do fireworks. So, like, I'm seeing that all over this year. Like, some towns are doing, like, parades on the 2nd or something else. It's like, 50's even better, Lise. Hey, Fedora Red Hat. Good morning to you. Wandali, I love it. Every day is a day to celebrate. Right here together. So that said, let's take... Guys, what song should we Mad Libs tonight? We'll just do a quick little bit of Mad Libs. We need, like, an American rock and roll song. I was thinking maybe, like, Living on a Prayer. Like, what would be, like, maybe, or, like, another summer song. We did Summer Lovin' the other night. I think you guys did good with that. Rocket Man. Says CD Camp. Any other nominate? We need, like... You're saying you did that when you were 30, you wrote yourself a letter. You lost it 20 years ago, and you have no idea how I turned out. How will I turn out? I can't read it in the letter. That's a good point, Rick. Should we grab Rocket Man? Rocket Man is like the first one I saw. Okay, let's Mad Libsify. Jamie, what's going on, friend? Jamie joining the team tonight. How's it going, Jamie? Hello to Michelle, Dog Mama Love. Jeff Hickman says, born in the USA. El Carlitos, you're happy you're here for Mad Libs? I'm happy you're here for Mad Libs, too. Living on a Prayer. Uh-oh, I did a thing, and now we have several choices. Okay, quick poll. I'm gonna, like... You guys get to pick the song tonight. Let's do it. I'm learning. Katie is learning the technology. I'm going to try to do this. I'll say Mad Libs. Which song? We'll do 3 choices. The 3 you just saw go by. And autocorrect. Dang you, autocorrect. Mad Libs, which song? We'll say Living on a Prayer. Born in the USA. Or Rocket Man. Okay, done. Start. Now is your time. The poll is live. Which song should we Mad Libsify tonight? The choice is yours. Angela, if you could do one birthday year over, it would be your 24th birthday? I see, sweetie. Do you want to tell us about it? Good night, Lise. Are you heading out, sweetie? Have a wonderful night, Lise. It's so good to see you. Ahava, you wrote your inner child a letter thanking her? That's awesome. That sounds beautiful. What did you like about that, Ahava? Would you do it again? Like, what was good about it? KT, I got it. Pink Cadillac's also a good idea. Maybe hold on to it for another night. And if you guys are newer here and you're not sure what we're doing, we're getting ready to play Mad Libs. And if you don't know what that is, you'll catch on quick. It's a fun, easy game if you're just looking for fun for a laugh. Whoa! We are tied. 7 votes. We are tied for Born in the USA and Rocket Man. Quick, we need a tiebreaker, obviously. So, is that quick enough? Okay, so you're gonna see... Okay, so quick poll. Born in the USA is the smiley face. Can I change this? It's like not letting me change it. Okay, so Born in the USA is the smiley face. Rocket Man is the crying face for some reason. Smiley face, Born in the USA, crying face, Rocket Man. Tiebreaker, which song should be Mad Libs? Go. So Born in the USA is getting some votes. This is for the tiebreaker. We're going to play Mad Libs. Born in the USA. Thank you, everybody, for the votes. Margaret, another night we will do Living on a Prayer, sweetie. I saw you get so excited for that. You wrote yourself a Dear John letter, Jeff Hickman? Oh, dear. Ooh, El Carlitos, definitely be careful. We like all of your limbs just where they are. My goodness, what kind did you get? Did anybody here get their own fireworks too? Always remember too to check your local laws and stuff like that. Okay, it looks like Born in the... Hey, Board Dog, what's up? Rick, does anyone know the lyrics to Born in the USA besides the chorus? We're gonna find out now, Rick. We're gonna make up our own. All right, guys, it is time to play Mad Libs. Again, if you're new here, just jump right in. You just play it everyone is welcome. Let me bring up the lyrics. In honor of the 4th of July, at the eve of Independence Day, we'll do Mad Libs. So basically, just to explain it, if you don't know... Oh, I see, Angela. Oh, I want to put love on your comment about how that was the last birthday before your mom passed. I'm going to send you love on that. I don't blame you, El Carlitos. I get nervous around them myself. Hello, Christy and Jolie. How are you? So if you don't know what Mad Libs is, just to include everybody, it's basically a game where you take you can take a like well-known song or well-known story and you make a parody of it. Like you just make your own silly parody of it. And the way we're going to do that is to kind of blindly call out silly words and plug them into the song. Joseph, yeah, for my part, if you guys want to share, for those of you, I know we're coming in and out and in and out, if you guys want to share your own July 4th plans tomorrow, even if it's not a holiday for you, right? Maybe you're somewhere in the world where it's not Independence Day. If there's something you're looking forward to tomorrow, even if it's just your morning cup of coffee, I'm happy to hear about it. I myself will happily be going down to my hometown. Personally, this is just something I enjoy a lot. Ever since I was a kid, it's some of my family's, like, happiest memories from my family. I'll be going down to my hometown in New Jersey for their annual 4th of July parade. So I'll be very excited about that. Joseph, how about you? And El Carlitos, we definitely want the update on the fireworks and how they went. Katie and Maya, a tree frog just jumped on your foot. Does he want to play Mad Libs? Maybe he finds Mad Libs very riveting. So, let's see here. So please, here we go. Let's officially get started here. All you need to do to play Mad Libs with us is just basically think of silly words and be able to shout them out when I call for them. That's really all it is. And then we'll read at the end, Trisha, right? You like my little pun there, Trisha? A good old Carlitos. You're going to the Pittman, New Jersey parade, Joseph? I hope you have a fabulous time. Thank you, Margaret. I hope all of you enjoy such happy, like the best as possible. Like, may you all just enjoy what you can enjoy. Like this evening, tomorrow, I wish you all just safe and happy travels in everything you're doing. Oh my goodness. May all of you have a wonderful time, and may El Carlitos keep all his limbs. So, Jeff Hickman joining the team. So, all right, please, it's time. Please take a moment to meditate. Libserate your mind. Please let the silliest words that make you giggle come to the surface and hold them as we prepare ourselves. Hijack smash! I like all your S's. Kate's. Jack smash! Okay, here we go. We're going to do Born in the USA, our own Mad Libsified version. So let's see here. The first thing we need, and again, just shout out silly words as I ask for them. Let's see. Let's start with adjectives. So an adjective is a description word. Like the classic in here, back from the wintertime. Frosty or moist. Sorry, Jamie. Red. Silly. We need your silliest description words, aka adjectives. Angela! Celebrate, Angela. Come on. Angela's a returning subscriber. Thank you, my dear friend and moderator, Angela, for supporting this community. It says there's a sticker available. I don't know what that means. Katie and Maya, you were born in the USA. I love it. Cricket, why thank you. Jolly, says Joseph. Woosa, was that your silly adjective, El Carlitos? Arriving, incognito. Sweaty. Nice. Hoppy. Does that mean he like jumps up and down? Or he's covered in hops? Peanutty. No word, Miss Angela. You are such a sweetie. Just thank you very much for all you do for this community, as usual. Oh, you were preparing for the Mad Libs. I see. I got it, El Carlitos. Let me know, because we could have just incorporated that in there anyway. Chewy. Peanutty. Those kind of go together, don't they? I love it, El Carlitos. Okay. So now we need... Right? Peanut chews are so good. It's like we digress out of the Mad Libs. There's like a candy commercial in here. Like, peanut chews. The delicious chews. If you're going to choose a chew, if you're going to choose peanut chews. If you're going to choose peanut chews. And now back to our regularly scheduled Mad Libs. The first... Let's see here. So now I need an action. I need a silly action. I need a silly... Hey, little poots! Guys, it's little poots from the top of the Empire State Building. We're playing Mad Libs. I should put a sticker, right? So people know. Little poots, you are very sweet. Little poots, you are lots of sweet. You may be little poots, but you're lots of sweet to me. Kicked. That's actually kind of on the nose, Trisha. You might be the first person, Trisha, to... I don't know if I want to give this away, but Trisha, you might be the first person to have guessed the actual word. So I might not use your word. Well, we could use your word. You had a peanut chew a couple of days ago, Ahava. I love that we're just... Finicky. We're going to get finicky back in the adjectives. That's really funny, Trisha. You were like the first person who like literally said the word. Hello to Edward in Houston, Texas. Edward, you should talk to Sharon, who lives close to Houston, Delaware. We'll have the... If we're gonna choose peanut chews in Houston and Houston tonight. Ricocheted. Trisha, you might be psychic tonight. Trisha, if you're psychic tonight, then I encourage you to do something where that being psychic would be useful. Do you guys like peanut chews? Should we just like digress a little bit? Peanut chews. What do you think? Gummy. Floppy. Let's see here. So we were looking for choose Weenus peanut butter. Oh my goodness. I love it. Weenus brand peanut butter. Weenus, by the way, is our fictional rock band. One of 3 fictional rock bands in this community. Jeff Hickman is actually the lead singer, fictionally speaking. It's all fictional. I think it's really a good deal to join our rock bands because it's all fictional and there's no commitment and you can be as much of a star as you like. I know we kind of drifted. We were looking for silly actions. Really silly actions. El Carlitos, Weenus is the best. El Carlitos, are you speaking as a member, El Carlitos, or as a fan, or both? Remind me, El Carlitos, what is it? Because we have Weenus, the grunge band. It's fictional. Everybody's welcome to join. It's fictional. There's no commitment. Come join these bands. All the practices are fictional. We're the hardest working fictional rock bands in show business in here. Like, Jeff Hickman is the lead singer, fictionally speaking, of Weenus. Pig Leg of Play is our punk band. Jared was the lead singer, but he hasn't been around. Maybe somebody could, like, usurp Plop. This could be, like... And then there's Oops Baby Protocol, which is a sort of mystical female Stevie Nicks-y kind of band. And then there's also the country band, which Sharon is working on. Oh, yes. Yes, El Carlitos. I do recall. It's the triumphant return. El Carlitos has returned. There'll be more spoonery. Now, like, the triumphant, it's like when, like, Adrian Blue coming in and out of King Crimson. It's like the triumphant return of El Carlitos. The Orange County World Tour. Exactly. The Chicken Tenders with Ranch Rock. Margaret. Damn it, Margaret. This year, before this year is out, that song will have it. That is like a legitimate song. Everybody, do you guys remember the Chicken Tenders with Ranch Rock? Tuna fish sticks inspired. We wrote Chicken Tenders with Ranch Rock. That song will have a tune before the end of the year, so help me. I think somebody took, was it Paul Lewis? Somebody took the lyrics at one point. I want, like, we gotta have a song. And then we gotta record it, and then we can put it in as, like, an MP3 as, like, some of our merch. More cowbell, but spoons. Exactly, Trisha. Like, El Carlitos, we need a little more spoonage. There it is, El Carlitos. I'm gonna just pin that. I can hear El Carlitos playing the spoons. It's a sick background, a sick rhythmic background while we play our Mad Libs. Thank you so much, Try It Again. That's very sweet of you. It's all summer things. It's like, we don't need a barometer in my house. We know the humidity's gone up. There you go, Trisha. Ahava saying the Tree Frog Band. They hop from one gig to the next. I love it, Ahava. All right, guys, speaking of tree frogs, I need a silly animal. That is our next... We're playing Mad Libs right now. I want to throw a sticker up while you guys are thinking about that. I need a silly animal, please. We are Mad Libs-ifying Born in the USA. By Bruce Springsteen. There we go. Playing Mad Libs. Boop. There it is. Oh. Couldn't submit. I don't know. My sticker would not submit. The sticker has a mind of its own, apparently. It said, would not submit. Or couldn't. Capybara, little poots. That's great. It's there? Try it again. That's weird. It was like, would not submit. Platypus is great. And Matt Wolf is the DJ. Absolutely. DJ Jazzy Matt Wolf. Absolutely. Hedgehog from Trisha. Yes. El Carlitos, I'm going to admit to you, I don't know how to pronounce the animal that you are trying to submit. I'm going to pin it. If you would kindly tell me how to phonetically spell it. I want to respectfully pronounce that animal. I don't know what that, and I would love to hear about what it is. You are teaching me a new animal tonight. I love doing this with you guys. Lemurs. I just wrote lermer. A lurking lemur. Why, thank you, Mr. Dynamite. I appreciate that. You saw the sticker and then it was gone. Tree Frog. Ahava is officially submitting Tree Frog. I can try it again. Let's see here. So we said playing Mad Libs. We are in fact playing Mad Libs, everybody. Come on in. And after that we'll have Bedtime Story. Okay, so done. There we go. Boop. Anteaters. Katie did Sahava. A little late motif this late in the evening. Anteater. It's like axolotl. Axolotl? Did I get it okay, L. Carlitos? Mad Libs was your favorite game in the early 80s, little poots? I love it. Lurmer works well too, Margaret. A lurking lurmer. A lurking lurmer. A lurking lurmer. Lurmer. Squirrels, says Jenny. I would like to credit El Carlitos for really good phonetic articulation of how I should pronounce that word. They're cute amphibians. Angela says chipmunks and kangaroos. Chipmunks. And Jeff Hickman says kangaroos. Thank you so much, Jeff Hickman, for the ice cream. Axolotl. I'm going to look at this now. Let us take a break to learn about an axolotl. If you already know what it is, I'm sorry. You can teach me. An amphibian. I'm like Googling this. They're so cute. They're so cute. Do you guys want to see it? Axolotl? Axolotl. I Googled the picture. Where's my thingy to flip it around? There we go. There we go. Look at this little guy. That's an axolotl. He's like waiting for Kermit so they can sing Rainbow Connection together. Look at him with his little smile. Boop. I boop you. Boop. Can we be friends? Boop. And we'll go swimming. He's so cute. Thank you so much for teaching me about that. He's like so cute. He's like a newt salamander. Hi, Kristen's kids. Thanks for joining the team tonight. This is awesome. Tonight's Mad Libs brought to you by Peanut Chews and Axolotls. We are in the middle of Mad Libsifying Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA, the song we chose in honor of 4th of July. You've seen those before, Ahava? So next we need... Let's see. Next we need for Mad Libs a very silly, the silliest you can think of, a very silly, let's see a very silly dance. I'm just gonna a very silly dance. El Carlito says, I'd like to thank Minecraft Game Nights with my niece for exposing me to them. Nice. Angela, you and Ralph went to PetSmart and you almost bought a betta fish. Interesting. What made you stop? You said, Alpha need to get out of here before I buy the betta fish. It's pretty bad. So, safety dance, the robot. The Carlton. Well done, Margaret. It's not unusual that Margaret would say. A great one for Mad Libs. The bump. The Dougie. Hey Corey, what's going on? Audience of one there. Little Poots, says Macarena'd. Okay. Okay, in the interest of time, let's keep this moving. Now we just need silly verbs. Silly, plain old verbs, like an action. Like what's a silly action, silly verb, generally speaking, that you can think of? Boop. Trip. Let's see, Angela, different varieties, and also the AC in the pilot was blowing warm air, so you didn't want to cook it. Oh, got it. Clogging, like clog dancing. Yup. Nice. Tapping. Slip sliding away. Ava. Awesome, awesome. And the chorus, I mean, maybe we can like enhance it. So, and barfing. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. So, this will be the final sort of round here. The dad dance. Most of you know the dad dance. Dad dancing away. So, for the last, let's 4th of July this up. For the last words, give me like your most American, like, I mean this tongue in cheek, right? Like your silliest, most like American action you can think of. TikTok guideline friendly. Let's keep it lighthearted. Let's keep it lighthearted, guys, right? Like baseballing or something. Like, what's this? The silliest, most American apple pie eating. There you go, Ahava. Jeff Hickman's just like, boom. Boomers. Looking for like the silliest, friendliest, right? American thing you can think of. In honor of the 4th of July. You guys are thinking. I stumped y'all on that one. Right? Little Poots is like, I'm thinking. Merca! Fireworks modifying El Carlitos. And then we'll just yell Merca at the end in honor of Margaret. Grease pole climbing. So we're gonna do like enhanced stuff with the chorus here. This is all good. Log rolling. Okay. Speedboat racing? Sure, Corey. Mullets. I think we should yell that at the end as well. Barbecuing, Ahava. New York City live streaming. That's funny. barbecuing. Okay, making sure I got that in there. And race car driving. Red, white, and bluing. DC on your radio, how's it going? If you're just coming in, we're playing Mad Libs, and we're looking for like the silliest, you know, community friendliest American action we can think of. Family reunioning. Ahava, you are on this one. Hops drinking. Where's Doghouse? Little Poots, definitely. Are you saying that's the American action, to go around asking everybody what they do for a living? Beanbag tossing. Try it again. I love it. Celtic Wolf, what's going on? Celtic Wolf, I was singing your praises earlier. Celtic Wolf, guess what? Guys, you know Celtic Wolf, our dear friend and moderator. Celtic Wolf, Odd Thomas was singing your praises. Like, we were talking about the reenactment of King Kong that we did this past Sunday at the Empire State Building with Travel Bug. And I totally shouted, because without you, Celtic Wolf, we might never have thought of that. With the Travel Bugs, I thought the Travel Bug starring in our King Kong reenactment was absolutely inspired. I got you, Little Poots. Okay, guys, here we go. Celtic Wolf, we're finishing up. Yes, that is why your ears are burning, Celtic Wolf. We are finishing up Mad Libsifying the first verse and chorus of Born in the USA. We tried to pick a July-y, 4th of July-y kind of song. So, you screenshotted that, Little Poops. Little Sorry, Little Poops. Oh my god. You screenshotted that? That was amazing that you said that. I'm so... Hello, Jose. How are you? Is that Adrian coming in? You miss the Travel Bug sometimes? Well, like he's right here for now. Travel Bug. Celtic Wolf misses you. I know. What do you want to say to Celtic Wolf while she's listening? Is there anything you want to say? Oh. Oh, that's so... Oh, yes, I know, right? We love Celtic Wolf, right? For sure. She's certainly... Like, she's the best. She's so good to us. We appreciate her so much. Mm-hmm. For sure. Right? I know. She is the best. All right, we better finish up Mad Libs, though. It's getting late. Guys, we're finishing up. If you guys... Anybody wants to jump in on the last... Hello to Ken in Lower Michigan. I'm in Upper New York, Ken. Hello from Upper New York. Is that Cowboy Kevin in the room as well? Welcome, everybody. If you're just pulling into the station, potato sack race, Ken. I love this. We are on our very last word for our Mad Libs for the evening. Cowboy Kevin, thanks for the gorgeous rose. Oops, I should have gone to Disney Princess mode. And Kevin's activating Disney Princess mode. Thank you for the rose. And some ice cream. Delicious. Delicious. Why, thank you, Jay's Pineapple. Thank you very much. I appreciate the kindness about my hair. Ahava, I'm so glad if you're having a good time. I needed you guys tonight, for sure, myself. How you doing, Cowboy Kevin? So if you're just cruising, yes, we're playing Mad Libs. We're just finishing up Mad Libsifying Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. And the last thing that we are looking for is like the silliest, most like American thing. Jose, thank you. All we need is love, love from Jose. All we need is love, love from Jose. And ice cream from Little Poots too. Thank you, both of you. Oh my goodness. So we're looking for the silliest, like, American action we can think of in a friendly way here. Oh my goodness. Try it again. Try it again. Do 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 do. And no, Jeff Hickman, honey. Do 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 do. Completing our ice cream goal. The both of you are oh so bold. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, everybody. Well done completing our goal. No problem, Celtic Wolf. You just rest and relax. Ken is saying lighthouses. So that's what we're doing. You're so cute. All of you are oh so cute. So that's it. I'm going to call it there at lighthouses. So this is it. Let's see here. Time to switch. Time to read. Time at last. You've completed this. Your parody is complete. Let's see here. Maybe, Corey. Maybe for next time. I love how you're already thinking ahead to next year. Read thy manuscript. Yes, El Carlitos. Quick as bunnies. Let's see. I can hear Davey and or Robert J. Bannon yelling in my ear. Katie, reset your roll. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So let's see. Quickly here. Let's have some lightning. Why not? Some lightning during our Mad Libs. There we go. All right. Here we go. Hello, good evening, and welcome to yet another edition of Mad Libs to Peace Theatre. I am your host this evening, as always, Phyllis Stein. These are my opera glasses. I invite you now, of course, to get your noses in the air, pinkies in the air, throw them in the air like we just don't care. Please, top hats, tails, let us get ready to give this fresh abomination of a parody its due. Yes, very nice. Show me, if you care to, in the comments, if you're ready for the premiere of this work you have done. Thank you very much for the lightning, very, very frighteningly, Galileo and all that. So, let's see here. Very nice, very nice. We bring to you tonight, in honor of the 4th of July, yes, very nice, El Carlitos. It's beautiful. Excellent. I see the glasses, the mustache. All very nice. So tonight, we bring you Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen, as parodied by you. Try it again. Thank you very much for lightning. Here we go. Okay. Here we are. Born down in a hoppy, jolly, incognito, writhing, finicky, chewy, peanutty, and sweaty man's town. The first kick, that was actually the correct word. Trisha, you were psychic tonight. The first ricochet, jumping, gummy and wobble and plop I took was when I hit the ground. End up like a capybara, a platypus. End up like a hedgehog, a possum, a lemur, or a lermner. End up like a tree frog, a katydid, an anteater, a squirrel, a chipmunk, a kangaroo, or a waxalotl. Did I get it right? That's been safety danced, roboted, the Carltons, the bumps, Dougied, or Macarena'd too much. Till you spend half of your life just booping, clog dancing, tapping, slip sliding, bossing, and dad dancing now. Born in the USA. I was apple pie eating and grease pole climbing born in the USA. I was born booming, fireworks modifying in the USA. I was born log rolling, New York City live streaming, barbecuing, race car driving, red, white, and bluing, family reunioning, born hops drinking, beanbag tossing, asking everyone what they do for a living, potato sack racing, born in the USA. Mullets! America! Well done, everybody, well done. This was most amazing. Let me know in the comments how you feel. Yes, I believe the grand finish. You tried for the first time enhancing a song, and I think truly. What? Trisha, what? Trisha, whoa! That, I've never seen that little one before. Holy smokes, Trisha, you got me there. Oh my, that was Born in the USA right there. Oh my goodness, Trisha, thank you. That was like, wow. Oh my goodness. Right? That was a big climactic. Racing Rover is adorable. Is that what that's called, Trisha? Thank you so very much for the Racing Rover. Racing right into our hearts. Right? I felt like that. Merca. That is adorable, Trisha, and thank you for your continued support of the arts. Please, special thanks to all of you for sending the lightning, for sending the Racing Rovers. This is just many of the advantages when you support this channel. It's this kind of fine content. Lines like born in the, lines like till you spend half your life just barfing and dad dancing away. This is some of the arts. Just some of the fine arts that you're helping patronize. Let's see here. Do we care to hear it again? That was right. It was a beautiful finish, I thought. I was born in the USA. I was born apple pie eating and grease pole dancing in the USA. I was born booming, fireworks modifying in the USA. I was born log rolling, born New York City live streaming, born barbecuing, race car driving, red, white, and bluing, family reunioning, hops drinking, beanbag tossing, asking everyone what they do for a living, potato sack racing, born in the USA. Mullets, Merc. There we have it. Davey missed it! Oh my god! Davey! Guys, let me know in the comments. Do we need to read at least the end again for Davey? Davey, they just made the silliest parody of Born in the USA I have ever heard in my entire life. Look what they did. This is crazy. Winning. Exactly. I'm proud of all of you. So, okay. All good, Davey. I know you must be pulled in 17 different directions. Oh my goodness. So, with that, guys, thank you so much for a lovely evening. Shall we shift over to a bedtime story? What do you think? Perhaps let me know in the comments if you would like to do a bedtime story. Adrian joining the team tonight. High five to your love goblin. Boom. I thought tonight we should just read like an American author. Let's see. It was just right at hand. I grabbed Louisa May Alcott's Flower Fables as an option for tonight. Like to just do an American author. I'm going to shift around here. Let's see here. Or we could go back to Shel Silverstein too. What do you guys think? Shel Silverstein or Louisa May Alcott's Flower Fables? Maybe throw me some roses for some Flower Fables, obviously. Or like some lightning for Flower Fables are popping up. So your job with this next portion of the live Some of you already know this. Margaret, I think Margaret's going back and forth. Or Shel, is Margaret like dropping the Shel Silverstein? We could do a little bit of both. I always want to give you guys everything. So for this portion, let me double check my charge, by the way. We are low on charge, so we'll have to plug in while we're reading. I might like scooch. We might get a little extra cozy to make sure that we're plugged in for this. So while I'm getting set up for bedtime story, please feel free, if you haven't already, for you to get set up for bedtime story. We can switch gears, take a nice deep breath. Truly thank you all for your company and kindness tonight and silliness. Margaret, go get those socks on, right? Like, do take care of yourself. We're on the eve of a big American holiday. Even if you're not American, who cares? Like, let's just pretend it's a holiday eve. Come on in with us and definitely do something to help yourself get cozy. Ahava, that would be, if you guys want to do that, we could totally, like, if you guys submit stuff, I could read the one that you sent. I still have our junk journal. We haven't talked about our junk journal in a long time. But we could, I'm going to, like, move things over here, guys. Just to get close enough to plug in properly. And I have my shorter charger here tonight. I'm going to lift you up. Hold on. All right, I got you. All 18 of you. Come here. Let me make sure. There we go. We're going to get a little cozier than usual. And we'll read some flower fables. But yes, but that's a great idea, Ahava, to do that. I would absolutely, I would be honored to read stuff that you guys had written if you guys would trust me with that. That could be fun to do a little sort of salon one night. Some of Ahava's poetry, like anybody who wants to submit some of their writing. Odd Thomas sending lightning very, very frighteningly. So we're going to change our Mad Libs. Mad Libs no more. Bye, Mad Libs. And we'll read a little bit. So again, in honor of 4th of July, just an American author. We've been reading from this book for a while. These are the Flower Fables, written by Louisa May Alcott, the author of Little Women. And these were fairy tales that she wrote. This was published before Little Women. These are fairy tales that she wrote for the daughter of Ralph Waldo Emerson. Trisha, thank you so much. And we'll read a little bit. Let's see. I think I want to read Clover Blossom again. Are you guys getting sick of Clover Blossom? I've read Clover Blossom a couple of times. And if we're in a poetry mood tonight, it could definitely fit. I think it's so sweet. And it's like perfect for summertime. Vincent, thank you so much for joining the team. Welcome. You love that one, Dolly? I'm just thinking if we're in a sort of poetry-y mood tonight, and it's relatively short for those of us who are starting to fade. I'm just looking up the page number. Clover Blossom, 151. So again, your job is to get nice and cozy. If you care to tell us in the comments even what you're doing to get cozy. And I'm finding us our page. Here it is. There it is. Okay. So I'll be holding the phone. It'll be a little unsteady. I just want to make sure that we're plugged in. My charge is a little low. But here we go. So again, reading from, I hope you all are nice and cozy. I'm nice and cozy now with you. We've got Flower Fables by Louisa May Alcott, a series of original fairy tales that she wrote. And this is Clover Blossom. Nick, snuggling with your air conditioner. That's beautiful. That's a very cool comment, Nick. I like that. Clover Blossom. In the quiet, pleasant meadow beneath a summer sky, where green old trees their branches waved and winds went singing by, where a little brook went rippling so musically low, and passing clouds cast shadows on the waving grass below, where low, sweet notes of brooding birds stole out on the fragrant air, and golden sunlight shone undimmed on all most fresh and fair, there bloomed a lovely sisterhood of happy little flowers, together in this pleasant home through quiet summer hours. No rude hand came to gather them, no chilling winds to blight. Warm sunbeams smiled on them by day, and soft dews fell at night. So here along the brookside, beneath the green old trees, the flowers dwelt among their friends, the sunbeams and the breeze. Nick, you're on the 3rd floor and waving at the grass below. Sounds beautiful. One morning, as the flowers awoke, fragrant, fresh, and fair, a little worm came creeping by and begged a shelter there. "Ah, pity and love me," sighed the worm. "I am lonely, poor, and weak. A little spot for a resting place, dear flowers, is all I seek. I am not fair, and I've dwelt unloved by butterfly, bird, and bee. They little knew that in this dark form lay the beauty they may yet see. Then let me lie in the deep green moss and weave my little tomb, and sleep my long unbroken sleep till spring's first flowers come. Then will I come in fairer dress, and your gentle care repay by the grateful love of the humble worm. Kind flowers, oh, let me stay." But the wild rose showed her little thorns, while her soft face glowed with pride. The violet hid beneath the drooping ferns, and the daisy, well, she turned aside. Little Housatonia scornfully laughed as she danced on her slender stem, while the cowslip bent to the rippling waves and whispered the tale to them. A blue-eyed grass looked down on the worm as it silently turned away, and it cried, "Thou wilt harm our delicate leaves, and therefore thou canst not stay." But then a sweet, soft voice called out from far, "Come hither, poor worm, to me. The sun lies warm in this quiet spot, and I'll share my home with thee." The wondering flowers looked up to see who had offered the worm a home. 'Twas a clover blossom, whose fluttering leaves seemed beckoning him to come. It dwelt in a sunny little nook where cool winds rustled by, and murmuring bees and butterflies came on the flower's breast to lie. Down through the leaves the sunlight stole and seemed to linger there, as if it loved to brighten the home of one so sweet and fair. Its rosy face smiled kindly down as the friendless worm drew near, and its low voice, softly whispering, said, "Poor thing, thou art welcome here. Close at my side, come, come in the soft green moss. Thou wilt find a quiet bed where thou canst softly sleep till spring, with my leaves above thee spread." I shall pity and love thee, friendless worm, though thou art not graceful or fair, for many a dark unlovely form hath a kind heart dwelling there. No more o'er the green and pleasant earth lonely and poor shalt thou roam, for a loving friend hast thou found in me, and rest in my little home. Then deep in its quiet mossy bed, sheltered from sun and shower, the grateful worm spun its winter tomb in the shadow of the flower. And clover guarded well its rest, till autumn's leaves were sere, till all her sister flowers were gone, and her winter sleep drew near. Then her withered leaves were softly spread o'er the sleeping worm below, ere the faithful little flower lay beneath the winter snow. Spring came again, and the flowers rose from their quiet winter graves, and happily they danced on their slender stems and sang with the rippling waves. Softly the warm winds kissed their cheeks, brightly the sunbeams fell, as one by one they came again in their summer homes to dwell. And little Clover blossomed once more, rosy and sweet and fair, and patiently watched by the mossy bed, for the worms still slumbered there. Then her sister flowers scornfully cried as they waved in the summer air, "The ugly worm was friendless and poor, little Clover. Why shouldst thou care? Then watch no more, nor dwell alone, away from thy sister flowers. Come, dance and feast, and spend with us these pleasant summer hours. We pity thee, foolish little flower, to trust what the false worm said. He will not come in fairer dress, for he lies in the green moss, unalived." But little Clover still watched on. Alone in her sunny home, she did not doubt the poor worm's truth and trusted he would come. At last, the small cell opened wide, and a glittering butterfly from out of the moss on golden wings soared up to the sunny sky. Then the flowers cried aloud, "Clover, thy watch was in vain. He only sought a shelter here and will never come again." And the unkind flowers danced for joy when they saw him thus depart, for the love of a beautiful butterfly is dear to a flower's heart. They feared he would stay in Clover's home, and her tender care repay. Hey, sweetie, we're reading. You want to come sit?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah. Pardon us for a Jeffily interruption. This Jeffily commercial break. And if you guys are just tuning in, I'm holding the phone rather than having it rest because it needed to charge. But we're reading from... Wandali says, "Good evening, Jeff."
Hello.
We're reading Clover Blossom from Louisa May Alcott's Flower Fables, an American author for a July night.
Oh, very nice.
You're just at the climax of the tale.
Oh, cool.
So it says here. We'll smush in there. Do you want to be on camera or no?
Yeah.
Either way. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got it. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
There you have it. So, let's see here. So the unkind flowers danced for joy when they saw the butterfly thus depart, for the love of a beautiful butterfly is dear to a flower's heart. They feared he would stay in Clover's home and her tender care repay. So they danced for joy when at last he rose and silently flew away. Then little Clover bowed her head, while her soft tears fell like dew, for her gentle heart was grieved to find that her sister's word was true. And the insect she had watched so long, when helpless, poor, and lone, thankless for all her faithful care, on his golden wings had flown. But as she drooped in silent grief, she heard little Daisy cry, "Oh, sisters, look! I see him now, afar in the summer sky." He is floating black from cloudland now, borne by the fragrant air. Spread wide your leaves, every one, that he may choose the flower he deems most fair. Then the wild rose glowed with a deeper blush as she proudly waved on her stem. The cowslip bent to clear blue waves and made her mirror of them. Little Housatonia merrily danced and spread her white leaves wide, while Daisy whispered her joy and hope as she stood by her happy friend's side. Violet peeped from the tall green ferns and lifted her soft blue eye to watch the glittering form that shone afar in the summer sky. They thought no more of the ugly worm who once had wakened their scorn, but looked and longed for the butterfly now as the soft wind bore him on. Nearer and nearer the bright form came, and fairer the blossoms grew, Each welcomed him in her sweetest tones. Each offered her honey and dew. But in vain did they beckon and smile and call, and wider their leaves unclose. The glittering form still floated on by the violet, the daisy, and the rose. Lightly it flew to the pleasant home of the flower most truly fair. On Clover's breast he softly lit, and folded his bright wings there. Dear flower, the butterfly whispered low, long hast thou waited for me. Now I am come, and my grateful love shall brighten thy home for thee. Thou hast loved and cared for me when alone, hast watched o'er me long and well. And now I will strive to show the thanks the poor worm could not tell. Sunbeam and breeze shall come to thee, and the coolest dews that fall. Whate'er flower, Julie, truly, sweetie, how are you? Thank you so much for the love, goblin. Whate'er a flower can wish is thine, for thou art worthy all. And the home thou shared with the friendless worm, the butterfly's home shall be, and thou shalt find, dear faithful flower, a loving friend in me. Then through the long, bright summer hours, through sunshine and through shower, together in their happy home dwelt butterfly and flower. The end. Excuse me, this live is having its intended effect. We are chillin'. Thanks, you guys. If you're just joining us, we just finished reading Clover Blossom. That's the passage if you're ever looking for it. It's called Clover Blossom from Louisa May Alcott's Flower Fables. I just adore it. A little bit of American poetry as we... Oh, Margaret, no. Okay, gotcha. At least in my opinion, right? I think it's one of my favorite parts. I mean, there's other beautiful fables, and we can get back to reading the other ones. They're just a little bit longer, and it seemed like tonight would be good to keep it a little shorter. So, excuse me. I'm so glad to read it with you, and I'm so glad if you guys enjoy it. Definitely one of my favorite passages. So, yeah. So looking at our time, and we've packed things away over here. I think we'll wrap things up. Miss Margaret, how wonderful to hang out with you. Good luck on your continued yoga certification training. And to everybody, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Miss Julie, truly. Zzz. Hi, Harry. What a lovely evening to get to see so many wonderful familiar faces as they have come in and out and in between. Everybody, thank you so much. Julie taking us over that live goal. Boop, I am booping that goal. Boop, Julie, I am booping you. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Jeff Hickman. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Margaret, for the kitty paws. Rare. Thank you, everybody, for everything you've contributed tonight. The likes, the shares, the follows, those boops. Look at this. Over 15,000, almost 16,000 likes. Thanks to the likes of you. You guys are wonderful. Happy and safe 4th of July. I will plan probably to go live at some point tomorrow. We'll see. But happy and safe 4th, everybody, whether it's a holiday for you or not officially. It's been a wonderful night. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Julie, I'm glad I got to see you too. Ah, Margaret, I'm high-fiving your kitty paws one more time. High five. Boom. Julie, wonderful to see you, sweetie. Booping everybody. Love, love. Half of a love. You can put the other half heart there. Boom. Have a wonderful night. Take care, Julie and all. Bye, Ahava. Nice to see you too. Right? Just as good night. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Sweet dreams. Bye.